Welcome to Michigan's True Spirit podcast, brought to you by North River Vodka. North River Vodka, it's Michigan's true spirit. Now, here's Chris and Eric.
Strange wind surrounds us here at the peninsula. Thank God you found us. We could be good friends or whatever.
Welcome to the Michigan's True Spirit podcast. This is our fifth episode. I'm Chris, and I'm here with Eric. Say hello to everyone, Eric.
I can follow instructions. Hello. How are you?
You can be a little more creative if you want to.
Fifth episode, really?
Can you believe it's been 5 episodes?
Are you telling me this is a fifth of vodka?
Wow, I didn't even make that connection, but
Yes, I did. Oh, look
it's
at
a fifth episode.
You got one thing on your brain, and that's moving product. Let's go.
I want to tell you, since it is our 5th episode, in honor of that, I dug up some facts that I just want to read you. I don't even need to read you. I have them memorized. Are you ready?
Okay.
When we started this podcast,
Mhm.
Donald Trump was president.
Yeah.
Gas cost about $3 a gallon.
Yeah.
And a day pass at Great Wolf Lodge, $50 per person.
Cheap bargain at twice the price.
Yeah, and you think about it in today's dollars, those things are exactly the same.
Exactly the same. Yep.
Exactly the same.
Nothing has changed in 5 weeks.
No, but 5 episodes, like it just feels like it's something we're celebrating. So
High five. Nice.
Yeah. yeah. So what are you drinking to celebrate tonight, Eric? We should start with
I
what we're
have
drinking.
I have a black Manhattan, which is whiskey. Bourbon's typically my favorite. And a particular kind of Sicilian Amaro. Averno, I think it's called. Makes a nice black Manhattan.
Every time we talk about this, you bring up words. You're like the Lynn Henning of the What Are We Drinking session. You use words. You asked, well, let's review some of our favorite guests. We had Alex Avila on, and he mentioned that he drank whiskey, and you said, are you drinking it out of a
Glencairn. Yeah.
Okay.
That
Like-
is
I would have made fun of you at the time, but it sounded like you gargled something because I've never heard that term because
a Glencairn is like a
I'm an
small
idiot.
tulip glass in which you put your nose in and you really savor the essence of the whiskey. It concentrates the vapors. Come on.
And what did you mix your liquor with tonight that I don't understand?
It's a Amaro of Averno. It's from Sicily. It's you can get it at places, fancy liquor stores. A black Manhattan is a terrific drink, and you should introduce yourself to it. I'm trying to bring a little culture. Okay.
I'm just a farm kid with a laptop and a webcam, and for some reason a ring light.
Oh,
Yeah,
look
we're
at
trying
you.
to be less yellow this week.
You got to show off your ankles on that thing. Let's go.
It's just got weird.
Mm.
Really
Spicy.
would prefer people listen to this podcast and not view it anyway. But if occasionally people are going to look at it, and my daughter informed me that I'm fisheye, which I didn't even realize. Can you tell?
Fish eye.
My
What do you mean?
background is like crooked.
Oh yeah. Yep,
Whatever.
I
My
can see
face
that.
is about the right shape and size, so I guess we're good to go.
The audio only people are like, what is going on?
Yeah. So looking back at our all of our previous episodes leading up to this 5th episode, do you have any favorite guests that you'd like to recall and discuss briefly, reminisce a little bit about the past of this podcast?
It's like choosing among your children. I couldn't possibly. They're all so good.
Well, we can come up with like 3 favorites in no particular
Since there's
order.
3 people.
No, just, come on, dude. Like, oh, I'm supposed to say what I'm drinking too. By the way, I'm drinking a North River vodka, and what I did, and I've never done this before, is I poured Liquid Death into it. Have you had Liquid Death sparkling waters?
It's essentially water from what I
They're way
understand.
better than most sparkling waters. This is a mango chainsaw that I put in my vodka, so I'll take a drink in a minute and tell you how it goes.
The most brilliant branding job ever done. Liquid Death, I will tell you that.
Explain. Tell me more.
They're selling water, fancy water. They put it in a special can and people go nuts for it. You're out at the bar or whatever. They got the Liquid Death. They're selling water. It's brilliant.
They're selling sparkling flavored
So
water.
they put some carbon in it. Good job. You just drank in a LaCroix and spent, I'm there with
Okay.
you. It's
To
smart.
be fair, it is more expensive than LaCroix. It also is 10 times better than LaCroix. I've had two of these liquid deaths in my life, and they're the best sparkling waters out there. So for a guy who's trying to cut back on guzzling Coke Zeros,
Ooh,
don't kill my
I
don't
do.
kill my excitement over these.
I do like a Coke Zero.
I drink a
I
lot
do.
of Coke Zero.
You know what they call them? Fridge cigarettes. It's true. It's true.
Who
You're at
calls them
work.
that?
You're at work. 3 o'clock hits. You look at your colleagues. Time for a fridge cigarette. Get yourself a Coke Zero.
So
Do you know that a lot of people are talking about the downfall of American civilization is because people stop smoking? I get a kick out of this. Yeah, people stop smoking. There's no cigarette breaks, little social time, take the edge off. What do you think? Should we bring back cigarette smoking? Is that the move?
why don't we just bring back breaks and let people have a
Yeah.
glass of a can of liquid death would
You
be
know what
much better
You know
for
what I
all of
do
us.
in my desk drawer? Keep a little bottle of bubbles. Go outside, blow some bubbles for a while, come back inside, social. That's what you need. Desk bubbles. It'll help you.
Are you going to save civilization with desk bubbles?
Uh-huh.
Is
Yeah,
that your plan? Awesome.
that's the move. Mhm.
This is a hell of a podcast we got rolling here. So, so who were your favorite guests that we've had on the show, Eric?
I would say probably Matt Deary,
Yeah,
Alex
that was
Avila,
good.
and the potato chip guy.
Chris Gerbach. Nice job. Poor Chris Gerbach
Poor Chris.
From Great Lakes Potato Chips, which
Yeah.
are amazing.
Mhm.
So, yeah, I feel like maybe what sports show was that at the end they had a guy who came on and did corrections. Do you remember this?
Yeah, I do. It was called um Pardon the Interruption. And
And
Tony
was it?
Reality the stat boy came and did the corrections.
And that was like 100 years ago because didn't Tony Reality
They're
go
still
on to
making
do?
those shows. Tony Reality started his own show, canceled it, or like did a zillion
Yeah, they
episodes.
did a million of them.
And then, but PTI is like still going on.
Yeah.
Kornheiser and Wilbon are still doing it.
I feel like at the end of every episode we should do like corrections, clarifications, and confessions is what I've come up with.
I don't know
And
about
just to
confessions.
hit some quick ones. Last week I took a quick shot in episode 4. If you can go back that far in your memory banks, a week ago, I took a cheap shot at Ohio. We do this live. We don't have an agenda. We don't have a script. Ohio shots are easy. We all take them. But I have a confession that I was born in Toledo.
No, you were not.
I lived in Michigan, but they drove across the border to the hospital to where I was born. Then we went back to Michigan. So I was
Yeah.
there for like
Anchor
I was
baby.
born.
Yeah.
I was born there. Yeah. And a long drink, I looked this up this week because I informed you guys in episode 4 that a long drink was a type of drink. A long drink is a general term for drinks that are served in tall glasses.
Yeah.
A Tom Collins would be a long drink. The
Yep.
long drink
Served
brand is a
up. Yep.
Finnish long drink, which everybody loves. And the Right Brain Brewing Company is just another version of that. But a long drink is a category. It's not a specific drink. Do you have any confessions or clarifications or anything that you want to get off your chest here while we're still talking?
No confessions I want to share with these people. Oof.
And a clarification when we discussed Don Kelly, is he a better? And this was in episode 2, so like
Sure.
3 weeks ago. We debated with Alex whether Don Kelly was a better human being or a better baseball player. That was not a dig on Don Kelly as a baseball player. Anybody who makes the major leagues is an amazing baseball player. The thing that drives me crazy is that people go, so and so is a great baseball player, football player, NBA player, but he's a better human being. Statistically impossible. If you are among the best 800 baseball players on earth, you're probably not amongst the best 800 human
And this
beings
has
on
become
earth.
a running joke in the group chat. Of course, we got a group
Yes.
chat. All the bros got a group chat, and we find these little nuggets all over. Like this person's the top 10 tennis player of all time, and they're an even better person. Like, no, you're not the top 10 best person. You're not
No.
flipping Mother Teresa.
Sorry, Don Kelly. I love you. You're a good human being, but you're a better baseball player than you are a human being
All
by
right.
virtue of making the major leagues.
Is Mother
just it.
Teresa a top 10 human of all time?
Mother Teresa is a better human being than she is a baseball player.
You haven't seen her play baseball. You don't know.
I'm assuming. I'm making some
She's
assumptions.
got power.
I'm not going to
People-
rank the top 10
Power
human
in the
beings in the history of the world. I just know probably none of them played Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
Nothing against them.
Jesus didn't even know baseball. He was, not even American.
Jesus was probably equally good at baseball and as a human being. Dude never made an error.
Big claim.
Dude never made an error.
Never,
Batted 1,000.
never
Like,
made an error.
I feel like we should go to break and come up with something else to talk about.
Probably.
All right, cool.
Hey, everybody, it's Matt Derry, the Locked On Lions podcast. You're listening to the Michigan's True Spirit podcast. These guys are unreal. And fellas, congratulations on 5 episodes. You did it.
Welcome back to the Michigan's True Spirit podcast. I'm Chris here with Eric, and oddly enough, we're here alone. We decided to celebrate the monumental 5th episode of the Michigan's True Spirit podcast by inviting no one to join us.
Yeah.
So if you're here to listen to somebody interesting,
No.
you're in the
Denied.
wrong place.
Yeah.
In the absolutely wrong place. You should find another better podcast. So we're going to go right into we're going to combine a couple things. We're going to go right into my, which is MYMI, which is My Michigan, which is a terrible name for a segment. And Eric is going to carry this segment by combining my with our game
Our game
Crock.
today. Yeah.
Which is his. Go ahead and introduce how we're going to delve into the great state of Michigan tonight, Eric.
Okay. So we have no guest, fest, or jest. Okay. So as you may know, our great state has a number of community festivals. Sure. You got to celebrate the great things about the locale, the little quirks, and you gotta live it up. You gotta celebrate. And so there's any number of community festivals that happen throughout the year. And I've created a list of them. Some of them are real and some of them are BS. They're not real. I invented them.
Fest or jest.
Fest or jest. So your job is to discern whether this festival is real or if it's just shenanigans.
I'm down.
All right, here we go.
Let's roll.
All right. Starting number 1. We're going to start easy.
How many of these are there ish? Like 3, 28?
I got like a dozen.
All right, let's roll.
All right. We're going to start super easy.
Okay.
The Baby Food Festival.
Baby food festival.
Baby food. Yeah.
So this is a little known fact. I work in social media and I do social media for a farm and they grow green beans and peas for Gerber.
Yep.
So I'm assuming that there is a processing plant nearby because I think you got to turn around peas and green beans fast.
Yep.
So I'm guessing that somewhere near a Gerber plant in Michigan, there is a baby food festival. I'm going to say fest.
That is correct in Fremont, Michigan. I better make sure that's right. It is Fremont. Where is it? Baby Food Festival. Okay, yeah. Fremont, Michigan, Baby Food Festival, the 3rd week of July. It's been around forever. Do you know that the lady who is like the face of the baby food, the baby on Gerber, she's like still kicking around, still
Really?
being a baby.
Interesting. I'm looking geographically because I want to know exactly where Fremont was compared to the farm.
Yeah, it's
Not
like
that far away.
no, it's like 45 minutes north of Grand Rapids. It's
I've not
so far.
heard of that festival, but I'm pretty proud of myself
right.
for being 1-0.
All right, 1-0. That was the layup though.
Okay.
We got to move it back to the free throw line.
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready? All right. How about the Grills and Grills Food and Car Festival? Grills and Grills Food and Car Festival.
I get the plan words. Grills
Fest.
and grills.
Fest or jest?
I can sit here and waste everybody's time thinking. I'm going to say fest.
Fest is your guess.
Yes.
Of course, you're wrong. I just made that up.
Well, you're more creative than I thought. I was like, that's too creative for Eric to have come up with.
Throwing me under the grill. I see.
Where would the Grills and Grills Fest be held if it were to be held?
I don't know.
Let's place it. Let's start it next year.
Yeah, Lansing, Flint, someplace with
yeah.
automotive tradition.
Auto plant. Yeah,
What is
makes
the
sense.
what is it? The Woodward Dream Cruise is like a real
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Have you ever done
Combine
that?
it with that? I have not.
No.
You?
No, it sounds like a nightmare to try to get down there. And everybody's got their hood open, like, look at my engine. Yeah, it's an engine. Good job, Jerry.
If I want to look at a
Old
sweet vehicle,
car.
I just go out my driveway and check out my Tacoma.
You do love
Is there a Tacoma festival? Go ahead. What's the next one?
Probably
I'm
in Tac-
going to quit keeping track.
It's probably in Tacoma. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
not going to go undefeated now. So
All right. How about the Virgin Timber Festival? The Hartwick Pines Virgin Timber Festival.
Oh, it's related to Hartwick Pines.
Hartwick
'Cause I was going to
Pines
say this sounds like a Western UP thing. If it
Virgin
exists.
Timber Festival.
This has to be Jest. Or wait, Fest or Jest? What are we playing?
Fest or Jest? Is it a festival or is it,
It's Jest. It's fake.
It is fake. I just made that up.
Sweet. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, Hartwick Pines is known for their virgin timber, and my father drugged me there everyone. And then, you know what's funny? I drug my kids to Hartwick Pines to see
May-
the old pine trees. Just like
May
my
I
dad
remind
did.
you, and the podcast listeners should pause for a minute while I tell you this. This is a promotional podcast to talk about good things about Michigan and to sell some vodka, hopefully.
Yeah.
So if you can keep your naysaying out of this,
I love Hartwick
sarcastic way.
Pines. Yeah.
Do you?
They got the giant big wheels, you know? You got to go to Hartwick Pines.
I was at Hartwick. I lived near I lived near Hartwick Pines growing up, and we went there on a field trip. And I remember being like, "Yeah, these are some woods." Like, and maybe there's a lot more to that. I haven't been there in 40 years. But
Well,
yeah.
if you like stoop down, you can pretend they're like the giant sequoias. You just got to use your imagination. It's fine.
Have you ever been to Bryce Canyon
No.
National Park in Utah? All right.
No.
Well, this story is lost. I got there and I was like, "This looks like Grayling." I
Oh.
mean, it's beautiful, but it looks like Grayling. But
Could have saved yourself some effort.
no. I mean, it looks like Grayling with an awesome national park with big, mountains and hiking trails and stuff. But
Yeah.
lots of pine trees. Yeah, it's cool.
Woods. There are a lot of places,
Yeah.
evidently.
Fair enough.
Okay. All right. Okay. Fest or Jest, the Michigan Elvis Festival.
It has to be a fest. It's a bad idea, but I'm going to say fest.
It is a fest, a 2-day festival occurring each July in Riverside Park in Ypsilanti, Michigan. There you go.
What happens at the Elvis Festival? Do you know? I mean, besides, I guess we could just.
The main attractions at the Michigan Elvis Fest are the Elvis tribute artists, but other tributes are common, including tributes to related artists such as Tom Jones and Roy Orbison.
No, fair enough. All right. I don't know if I'm right, but I think I'm 3-1. So let's keep going.
Yeah, you're kind of slaying.
And refilling my glass already.
All right. How about the Coat Hanger Festival?
I hope if it's, I hope that's just.
Correct.
Please.
It's Jest.
Thank you.
I made it up.
Gracious.
Zealand has it was the former Bats factory, used to make coat hangers, but they don't have a coat hanger festival. I just made that up.
All right, cool.
Man, you're kind of killing it.
I'm destroying this. This kind of makes it's like the opposite of Rock or Crock.
All right.
I mean, I guess it's the same. I'm destroying that too.
How about the Dandelion Festival?
Fest must be. Sounds like something like, I mean, I know it's not Holland because there's like tulips there, but I'm gonna just assume that there's a dandelion festival.
There is a Dandelion Festival. You're kind of killing it. The Dandelion Festival is in Borculo, Michigan, which is just like this tiny little town outside of Holland. And they used it in kind of good fun, but to poke fun at the Tulip Time Festival.
No, I like
Cute.
mockery is not the right word. What's the word I want? They're having fun with
Homage.
something.
Yeah, they're having a
And
good
it's
time,
somewhere between those two.
which is funny because people in Borculo barely know how to have any fun. You know, it's all Dutch people, and they have like a tiny parade, the Dandelion Parade. So good for them. Good job, Borculo.
What happens at the Dandelion Festival? I'm putting you on the spot. Did you research these festivals or did you just research whether they were real or not?
There's like a parade, like the local church gets involved. There's like 3 things. There's like an ice cream shop, a golf course, and they actually in Borculo, which is a Zealand address, they actually sell North River vodka.
Oh my God. I knew that.
Yeah.
I knew that town name for a reason. They
That's why.
they still have it there?
Yeah, last time I checked. Yep.
Cool. This is a perfect time to remind you because we need to do this every show to please drink responsibly. If you're not going to drink responsibly, don't drink at all. And also people ask me, where can you buy North River vodka? Frequently asked question. I try to keep up, but people order it and then I don't know if they still have it. So the place in, what's the name of the town?
Borculo.
Borculo. The only way I would know it is if you go there and tell me they still have it because they
It's a
haven't ordered in a
hyper-local.
while. The best way to get North River vodka is just go to whatever store you buy your liquor and say, "Will you order me a bottle of North River vodka?" If you ask, they'll get it. If I ask, I'm just another sales guy trying to get vodka on the shelf. So wherever you are, Holland, Zealand, Orkula, Dream Cruise, whatever, just go get yourself a bottle. So, all right, I think I've secured like a 500 record here if we finish all these already. But keep
You're
going.
kind of killing
This
it.
is fun.
Okay. We have the Fluoride Festival. You fluorinate your water. You gotta have the Fluoride Festival. Keep your teeth good.
I'm gonna say that's a Jest. Maybe somewhere, but Michigan, I just don't see the tie.
You don't see the tie.
I mean, I don't know how fluoride is made. I don't know that it's made here, but continue. Just tell me I'm wrong. That's okay. I can get one wrong.
The Fluoride Festival is Jest. I just made that up.
I am good at this.
But the first city in the United States to fluorinate their water, Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Nice. I think
Down by the river, there's a statue or a sculpture. It's
A toothbrush.
right by the JW Marriott. Fluoride.
Nice. Very nice.
And now, people want to say, oh, fluoride's going to give me, butt cancer or whatever. I don't know what they're worried about, but you can't fluorinate your water anymore. Keep your teeth good. Whatever. I don't care.
We're tiptoeing close to politics, so let's continue. What's your next fest or Jest
Okay. The Chicken Jamboree.
festival? Absolutely. Is it the Chicken Jamboree?
Mhm.
Because I know Manchester has a famous Manchester chicken broil.
This is
But
the
I'm
Chicken
assuming
Jamboree.
there's a chicken jamboree too. You can do chicken more than one way. It's a big state. There
Yeah.
has to be a chicken jamboree. Is it first of all, don't tell me where it is. Tell me if it's true or not. Is it a festival? I say festival.
No, it's BS. I just totally made it up. The Chicken
Are you
Jamboree.
sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Because if
I
I get
Googled
off this
Chicken
podcast and I
Jamboree.
Google this and I find a freaking chicken jamboree in Germfast or someplace Nobbin Way in the UP,
The
I'm coming
Nobbin
back for a
Way Chicken
recount.
Jamboree.
I'm coming
No,
back
I'm
for a
pretty sure I
recount.
made it up.
All right. Well, I'll take that as an L.
Okay, you
but
gonna
we
fact
might-
check
we'll,
me?
We'll do corrections and clarifications on episode
Chicken
10
Jamboree.
if I find out I'm right.
Okay.
I'm just mad I took a loss. So
Take the L. Okay, we have a couple more. The Red Flannel Festival.
that sounds like a festival like Hotenenkake, way over there, somewhere in the UP. That sounds like a festival. I'm going to say fest.
It is fast. Yeah, it's in Cedar Springs, Michigan, which is just like half hour north of Grand Rapids.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Geographically, I was off, but correct overall.
They're famous for making, red flannel with, the flap in the back so you can do your business.
Nice.
Yeah, the union suits, I guess they would be called.
What happens
Uh,
at the flannel festival?
I don't know, same stuff that happens at the
Like food trucks.
Danish festival.
Yeah, all
in
right. All right. I'm asking dumb
Greenville or
questions
the-
here.
Yeah,
Continue.
food trucks and 3, rides that were on the expressway a half hour ago,
Fair enough.
goes out to Nate Bargatze. Okay,
Well done.
yeah, what do we got? The Asparagus Festival?
Michigan is a major asparagus producer. And I'm going to say that there's definitely an asparagus festival. I don't know where, but I'm going to say there is.
Yeah, there is Asparagus Festival. It's somewhere up in, I don't have it right in front of me, but it's somewhere like the Dune Land, like Silver Lake or Hart or something like that. There's the Asparagus Fest. Shelby. Yeah, they're making asparagus, making everybody's pee smell bad. Good job.
Nobody who harvests asparagus would ever go celebrate the festival. You know how they harvest asparagus?
With a knife and
Yeah, like
manual
you
labor.
sit on the ground on a seat with your legs spread and with a knife, and as the
Ooh,
asparagus comes
sounds hot.
to you, you cut it and throw it over. I don't know what you, and then you do it again in like 2 days because the stuff grows like an inch a minute. So, but yeah, lovely
it-
vegetable.
Doesn't it take forever to establish asparagus? But then it goes like,
Listen, I grew up on a potato farm. I'm not an expert in all farming. That might very well be true. So, yeah, what I've learned about podcasting is we should just act like we know, right? Yes, definitely. It takes forever. It's really hard to,
nobody's checking this.
yeah, except me.
All right, last one. We're wrapping this up. The Pollen Festival. Every spring, the Pollen Festival.
Seems like a really weird thing to celebrate. I'm going to say Jest. I have a bad
That's-
feeling about it, though.
That's correct. I made that
I'm
up.
correct. Oh my gosh.
You're kind of slayed. I got to
Did you
tell you,
tally? I think I went 9-3 or 10-2 there.
I
if
think you got
recall.
like 2 wrong.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Good job,
I'm-
Chris. I
I'm
affirm you.
disappointed that you didn't throw out the Posen Potato Festival.
The
Have you heard of
Posen?
It's a Posen Potato Festival in Posen, Michigan. Celebrate all things potatoes. Shockingly, I've not ever been to the Posen Potato Festival. I feel like that's a loss on me. And I think there's another potato festival in Michigan. So
There you go.
Yeah.
That was Fest or Jest. We'll have to play again sometime, or not.
if we were going to have a festival, what would we do and where would we do it?
The Jackson prison festival. I don't know. What do you guys celebrate down there? I don't know. The the Redneck Festival. I don't know.
Why is this directed at me? Why the ire?
I don't
Like,
know.
this was about us. Like, why am I a redneck who lives in Jackson near the prison all of a sudden? Goodness gracious.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, how about the
Maybe Logan can
Jackson
edit this out.
the Jackson Utility Festival? So we all get our electricity
From
from
consumers.
consumers. Yeah.
You know what's interesting when you drive through, if you ever drive through Jackson, you'll notice that the biggest building in Jackson by far is the Consumers Energy Building. And if you drive by at night, all the lights are on.
Yeah, they don't care. They got all the power.
It's weird. Not all the lights, but it's very well lit at night for a reason that I don't understand. I'm sure there's a reason, just like I'm sure there's a reason that Great Wolf Lodge is expensive.
Yep.
I'm sure there's a reason. We're not here to dig, but all the lights are on.
Consumers, they got you right by the pocketbook. I mean, you got to buy their stuff.
Got that power.
Mhm.
Got that power. So
That was
Fest or
Fest or Jest. Yeah, enjoy.
Yeah.
I'm
Awesome.
glad you enjoyed it, people. You're welcome.
North River Vodka. It's Michigan's true spirit. Now back to Chris and Eric.
Welcome back to the Michigan Street Spirit Podcast, the 5th episode extravaganza. We need theme music for our extravaganza.
Yeah.
Hopefully Logan can sneak in some theme music here.
Lead the 5th.
I don't know. I was trying to open something on my computer, but I have way too many screens open. So this is the final episode of our final segment of our 5th episode, and this is a game called Rock or Crock. Pause for 1 second.
It's time for Rock or Crock.
You can't just say pause and pause. You got to work through it. Let's go.
I texted my I have a nephew who lives in LA who's like a audio producer. Like he makes audio clips.
The
for
Gremlin?
video-
Are you
for
talking
video
about the
games.
Gremlin?
The Gremlin, you know the Gremlin. And this week I
Big
texted
fan.
him and I was like, how much would it cost me to get you to make an audio clip that's like 4 seconds long to introduce Rock or Crock? And he said a couple $100. So what I did was I went on AI and for free just got that little thing because
Yeah.
we're kind of low budget on the
You're
Michigan
part of the
Street Spirit
problem, aren't
podcast.
you?
We don't sell a ton of vodka. We don't sell a ton of vodka. If
You
we
hate
sold a ton of
artists,
vodka-
don't you? You
No, I don't
hate
hate artists.
you hate humanity and the creative project.
I'm
process.
supporting the artist currently known as Logan. He's doing our producing, but we can only have so many checks going out here until people buy some more vodka. As soon as we are
That-
1/1000th of Tito's,
Then we can.
I
be
will
humans
call the
again.
Gremlin and we'll get ourselves some cool theme music. But until
Okay.
then, you're going to
We're
have
just
to
loving it.
accept, and I close the window, so you're just going to have to deal with that. Rock or Crock is a game that we play every week to close out the Michigan's True Spirit podcast. And in Rock or Crock, I describe a band that is playing a show in Michigan to Eric. I give him 2 names for the band, one real and one fake from my library of fake band names that I have on my phone, and I try to trick him. So far, I have
Gosh.
tricked him. Who's counting, but 3 out of 4 times.
Gosh, I suck at this game.
When we get to what is our deadline for punishment? Is it 10? I mean, this is assuming we're going to do
What kind
more
of
than
unilateral punishment enforcement is this? I didn't agree.
every week we discuss this and nobody ever comes up. We need the listeners to come up with some good punishments. I think the best I came up with is if you win, which is unlikely, I'll go to an EDM show with you.
You should anyway. It's fun.
That's fine. And if I win, maybe you could go
Joy
to a
life
concert
once.
with me that you'll like and
I like
dress like a
everything.
chicken or something. I don't know. We'll think of something. So
It's not
are
a
you
punishment.
ready
I love it.
to play Rock or Crock?
Strapped in. Let's go.
Are you sure? Okay.
Yes.
This band is from Baltimore, was formed in 2017, and is influenced by 90s hardcore. What do you think 90s hardcore is?
I don't know. It's the opposite of softcore. I don't know.
Hold on. Continue about yourself for a second.
I'm writing this down.
90s
90s
hardcore.
hardcore. Nobody wants to be hardcore.
90s hardcore.
Yeah.
90s hardcore. This is not doing me any good at all. I should have done this research at a time.
Let me guess. They make music that tries to evoke emotion.
I'm sure they do, but in the description I found online, it wasn't that deep, so I didn't get to that. So let me repeat. This band from Baltimore was formed in 2017, and it's influenced by 90s hardcore. Their latest album, released by Flat Spot Records this year, is entitled Wrong Side of Heaven. You got that?
Sure.
Baltimore, 90s hardcore influence.
Wrong Side of Heaven.
Wrong Side of Heaven.
Okay.
Are you ready for your names?
Yeah.
Is this band called End It?
End It. Okay.
Or is this band called Defrocked?
Defrocked.
And I'm covering my face because we've established that you're not allowed to read my face.
Gosh. Defrocked. Actually, I talked to somebody in my family who's related to the ministry, and they talked about the process of being defrocked. Like it's a real thing. It's scary. If going to become a heretic, going to get defrocked, and that's the wrong side of heaven, right? I can see the connection.
The part of the segment that I don't
can see the connection. End It is kind of a weak made up band name, but I could see it. End It. Defrocked. Defrocked does sound kind of hardcore. Like I was frocked and now I'm gonna get defrocked. But the band, the album title Wrong Side of Heaven really kind of does go with Defrocked. And Defrocked is a good band name. I'm gonna go 100% all in on the band being called Defrocked. That's the answer. I know.
Oh, you didn't hear that? I got to turn the volume up on my phone. Hold on. Say it again. What's your answer?
Defrocked.
Defrocked. Close it. Can you hear the Price is Right horn?
No.
We got to get Logan to get sound effects. I'm trying to play sound effects on my phone because Logan's non-existent.
So is that
the
right or
actual
wrong?
name of the band is End It.
Oh gosh.
Defrocked is a band name that I came up with, and I thought it was the perfect fit to trick you on this one. You don't know if I'm coming or going, brother. You don't know which way it's going. So I am now, I believe, 4-1 in Rock or Crock. End It is playing, and I'm going to tell you where they're playing last. End It is playing with Hold My Own, Clique.
Sometimes you got to hold your own,
Clique. I have a hard time enunciating that word. CLIQUE, Clique. Right? And WMD.
Weapons of Mass Destruction.
What it normally would stand for. I don't know what it stands for in this case. And they are the fourth band on the bill, so I'm not sure I'll find a lot on them. End It, Hold My Own, Clique, and WMD are playing the Edgeman Screen Printing and Embroidery.
Oh, come on.
In Clinton Township on October 19th.
Oh my gosh. The town doesn't have a name. It's just a Clinton Township. What's going on?
Where did our friend Joe see the show that was a printing?
Yeah, it was just
he saw a punk band. He saw
it's like in some tool and die shop or something.
No, like a printing company. I wonder if this is the place. Why can't I think of the band name? Ain't No Flowers When You Die. Military Gun. Maybe he didn't see Military Gun there, but he saw one of his punk bands at a printing place near Detroit. And I'm curious if
all the light he sent us pictures and all the lights were on. It was just like, all right, we're wrapping up production for the day. Let's roll out the guitars. It's fine.
Needless to say, I've never seen a show at the Edgeman Screen Printing and Embroidery. Have you?
No,
of course not.
I don't leave the house.
We really don't have a ton to go on. Do you have any tickets? But so to fill the time here, because we usually talk about a venue or something. Do you have any tickets to any upcoming shows, Eric?
Are we going to White Reaper? White Reaper. I'm going to White Reaper at the Pyramid Scheme. I think.
When is White? We need to look up when. You need to tell me when White Reaper.
I think it's a week from today. White Reaper.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm. It's soon. Soonish.
You and I have tickets in
Black Pistol Fire.
We do not have tickets to Black Pistol Fire.
Well, that's not my job
because you haven't picked the Black Pistol Fire tickets up, which they are going to be at Pyramid Scheme. And but you and I have tickets the next day to see Cage the Elephant.
Cage, yep,
at Van Andel, which will be my second ever trip. Are they at Van Andel?
I thought it was 20 Monroe. Maybe it's Van Andel. I don't know.
Gosh, I think they need 20 Monroe. That would be insane.
think that's what it is.
I saw them at Van Andel. I think it's the only time I've been in Van Andel. Seats there are extremely uncomfortable, but they were headlining up. I think there were 4 bands, including Vlad Holiday, who was opening for them again. You will enjoy Vlad Holiday. And Black Pistol Fire is a band that former Detroit Tigers catcher Brian Holiday turned me on to, and you and I saw them at the shelter,
Yeah.
in Detroit,
Yeah.
in which I almost lost my eyeball in a capo incident involving the lead singer, lead guitarist, who was out in the crowd and ripped my glasses out and almost poked my eyeball out. It was pretty cool. It was a good time. They're great live. You should go see them at Pyramid Scheme, and we'll see you there if Eric gets around to getting us some tickets.
See if I can do something useful in my life occasionally. Yeah.
That's Rock or Crock, and that is the end of the 5th episode extravaganza.
Yay.
We'd like to thank ourselves, as we always do. We should thank our 3 favorite guests that we've ever had on here: Alex Avila, Matt Derry, and Chip Guy, as Eric referred to him, Chris Gerbach. We should thank Logan for doing just a hell of a job inserting no audio clips or theme music or anything into this, but producing it. Thank you guys all for listening. You should please like, subscribe, share, download.
Hey, if you've listened, you're part of the friend group now. Thank you. You're welcomed here.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Let's see you next time.
Goodbye.